Who's actually going to get the most out of a 55-inch TV that's built to survive rain, sun, and the occasional curious squirrel? Who should walk away because the price tag doesn't match their backyard setup? And for the everyday homeowner who just wants a reliable screen for weekend movies, does this outdoor-ready model make sense financially? Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Those are the 3 questions that kept me up the night before I even thought about buying the SYLVOX new 55-inch outdoor TV. I've spent the last few weeks watching friends set up their own patio screens, reading a handful of forum threads about glare-fighting coatings, and looking at what the competition offers for the same price range. The biggest hesitation people have isn't will it survive a storm, but will it actually look good when the sun is high and the kids are playing on the deck? That's where the anti-glare 4K panel claims to earn its keep. In real life, you'll notice a softer reflection on the screen when you're sitting under a pergola or a shaded awning, which is a huge upgrade over the standard indoor TV you might try to force outside. If you have a dedicated, semi-covered space, think a screened porch, a gazebo, or a patio with a roof that can keep direct rain off the unit, the SYLVOX TV fits like a glove. The engineered for eye comfort label isn't just marketing fluff. The panel uses a low blue light mode that actually reduces eye strain when you're watching late-night sports or a family movie under dimmed patio lights. That matters if you're planning to stream a marathon of your favorite series after dinner, and you don't want the kids' eyes to feel like they've been staring at a computer monitor all evening. On the flip side, if you live in a small balcony apartment or you only have a spot that's completely exposed to the elements, you might want to skip this one. The unit is weather-sealed, but it's not a freestanding billboard that can handle direct hail or a wind-driven sandstorm without a proper mount and a little extra shielding. In those borderline scenarios, you end up spending extra on a custom enclosure or a retractable cover, which quickly erodes the perceived value. One practical strength that really stands out is the built-in Dolby Atmos sound system. Outdoor acoustics are tricky, the open air tends to dissipate sound, and most people end up adding a separate speaker system anyway. With this TV, the upward-firing drivers create a more enveloping audio field that works surprisingly well for a 15-foot radius. I tried it while grilling on a patio. The sizzling action on the screen was accompanied by clear dialogue and enough bass to feel the rumble of an on-screen explosion, even though the grill was a few steps away. For a typical backyard gathering, you probably won't need a separate soundbar unless you're hosting a party that fills a large lawn. The Google TV platform is another hidden advantage. You won't need an extra streaming stick or a separate Roku. The interface pulls in the major apps Netflix, YouTube, Disney+, and it's voice-controlled via Google Assistant. That's a real time saver when you're juggling a grill, a cooler, and a group of kids who keep asking, "Can we watch the new superhero movie?" The system also remembers your preferences across devices, so you can start a show on your phone and hand off to the outdoor screen without hunting for the remote. Now, let's talk about the trade-offs that often get buried under the hype. Brightness is still a factor. The anti-glare coating helps, but on a blazing summer afternoon you'll notice some washout compared to a high-end indoor TV designed for bright rooms. The sweet spot is late afternoon to evening, or any time you have some natural shade. If your routine is to watch a game at 2 p.m. while the sun is directly overhead, you'll probably need to add an external shade or accept a slightly duller picture. Audio, while decent for its size, does have limits. In an open yard with a lot of ambient noise, think wind, kids running, a pool pump, you'll find the built-in speakers start to lose punch after the first 20 minutes. That's not a deal breaker for most casual viewers,